What's up, you beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing another palette review, and technically a lip product review as well. But anyways, I'm going to be doing a review on the new Too Faced Glitter Bomb eyeshadow palette and the Too Faced Melted Latex. But before I go in with this, I just want to talk about something because it kind of, I don't know, it kind of, I wouldn't say affected me, but it did kind of make me get like a sour taste in my mouth when it happened. So I'm glad it's kind of under the bridge, but I feel like it could have been handled a lot better. But let me just say this really quick. I know that if anybody follows Jeffree Star, and I know that if anybody saw what Too Faced post about Tarte and, you know, all that drama, and then the Nikki Tutorials drama with Too Faced, well, not her drama, but you know what I mean. Anyways, so if you know anything about that whole drama, that did give me a sour taste in my mouth for Too Faced, because I felt like that was very immature and uncalled for him to say that about another brand who really wasn't copying him, but he thought they were. I don't know. I can't explain what it is, but I don't hate Too Faced. I don't hate the company. I don't hate the person. I don't hate Jared. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate anybody, honestly. I didn't take a side with this, but it did make me have a sour taste in my mouth about Too Faced because I just thought that was kind of rude. But at the same time, like, it just made me stop using some of their products at the time. But anyways, I am back wearing some of their products. I do like their products. I never threw anything away. I didn't throw shade. No one threw shade at me, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But if you do not like that I'm doing a Too Faced review or whatever, then you don't have to watch this video. The only reason why I'm saying all this is because I want to clarify me as a person. I don't like petty and I don't like shady people. But no one's talking about it. It's water off a duck's back right now. And I'm giving my honest opinion because I am a makeup whore. I'm a makeup addict. And I am not going to stop using a brand until that brand owner says, oh, you're ugly, stop wearing my shit. And that's the only time I'd actually stop wearing someone's brand, if that makes sense. If I like your products, I like your products, I'm going to review them. So, just so I can clarify all that, because I feel like I had to, just because I haven't made a Too Faced video or used Too Faced videos or products since I did the Natural Love collection. I just want to clarify that I do like Too Faced. I think that it was wrong what happened, but moving on. Life is a journey. Looking towards the future, let's not stay back in the past. But anyways, so if you want to see my look and review on the Glitter Bomb and the Melted Latex liquid lipstick, then keep on watching. And before we get started with the Glitter Bomb palette, I am going to shape up my eyes. So I'm going to use the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I'm going to use the shade Puree and Summer Yum just to kind of give myself a little bit of a crease action. Do you know what I mean? So let's get started with those two. Okay, so since it was recommended, I did just pop on some Too Faced glitter glue, because this one is the one that they recommend to apply the product with, because that's the best way for it to just kind of look more pigmented and for there to be less fallout, if that makes sense. So now that we primed and did all that, it is now time to go in with the Glitter Bomb palette. Now, first impression of this palette, I think it's so cute how the packaging is literally glitter, and it just, you shake it, go opening in right now. So I did do some swatches on my arm without a primer, and I will show that to you right now. If you look at all the colors, they are very pigmented. I did not use a primer. Even the brightening base and the intensifying base was actually very pigmented. I was actually super shocked because I saw swatches online and it just didn't add up to this payoff, and I'm really happy that they came out so bright and pigmented and amazing. Since we saw those, I'm just going to apply this with my finger. That's what I saw Laura Lee do, so I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm thinking about doing Hot Damn all over my eye, and maybe adding a little bit of Work It in the middle of the eye, just because it's a really fun, like, peachy color. And then for the lower lash line, I'm going to take a brush and use a little bit of glitter glue just to see what will happen. And I'm going to use the shade Glitter Goals and Hot Damn. So let's just get started with those. came on really nice and pigmented. I was actually really surprised by that. Like, I don't really see a lot of fallout, and also the colors look really intense. Like, I'm like, whoa! Let's go in with Work It in the middle of the eye just to see how it would brighten up the look. Fuck. Like, this is actually so cool. Oh my god. Like, I'm actually living for this eye right now. I'm actually living for that. I'm really shooketh right now to the core. Let me go in with, actually, let's go in with Rose All Day. This one looks like a really pretty, like, shimmery shade, like, for the inner corner. I'm gonna highlight my inner corner with some glitter. Let's see what happens. If it comes out really pigmented, I'm gonna be shooketh. Definitely made the shadow a lot more intense, which I'm really happy about. That actually looks really good. Like, I'm actually shook from that. First impression of this is actually really nice. Now, I feel like if you use a brush or anything, it just won't be the same pigment. But I feel like even if I didn't use a glitter glue, it would pretty much be intense. Because I did not put a glitter glue in the middle of, like, the inner corner of my eye, and it still went out really bam as fuck. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in, and let me show you this time, because I feel like every time I point at a color, it's like I'm not showing it in camera. I don't know what it is. I guess I think that the camera's so much further back than it's not. But anyways, let's go in with Hot Damn and Splash for my under eye, just because I feel like those would be really fun colors for this look. So far, I'm actually pretty shook by the idea of this, and I was like so skeptical because I saw the swatches online. I was like, oh my god, it's going to be really bad, it's going to be really chunky, but no, it's actually really good. Like, it reminds me of the Moon Dust from Urban Decay, but at the same time, it does have a lot more like glitter in it. Like, it's more of a reflex glitter. The other one gives like that wet foiled look, in my opinion. I don't know how to explain it. But both of them have different looks to them, if that makes sense. Like, this one was, I feel like there's more pigment in this one than the Moon Dust. I feel like the Moon Dust, if I apply it with a brush, it's, like, barely there. But if I apply it with, like, my finger, it does go more wet metallic. So, I actually do like this. So, let me put on some lashes. I'm not doing a liner today, but I'm going to put on some lashes, and I'll be right back. I decided not to do lashes. I just did some mascara. I used my favorite Maybelline Big Shot mascara from my eyes. I thought it would be a better no lashes glitter look. That makes sense. Like, I mean, I would rather add some lashes, but also it's also a pain in the butt. I'm still trying to get my lashes on correctly all the time. I'm going to go in with a lip product, and this is another new product from Too Faced that launched around the same time. This is the Melted Latex Liquid Lipstick. Now, this is going to be more of a high shine, glossy lacquer kind of formula, and I'm really excited about trying it. I only have one shade because, like I said, I don't get anything sent to me. I always have to pay for it with my own money and blah blah blah. You know the drill with that for now. This is the shade Bite Me. This is the shade Bite Me. Now, I feel like this color is really nice, but I did use like 3 different dunks just to get it really, really opaque. I feel like the lighter shades might be a little bit more opaque, but I really wanted to do something different. I don't have colors like this, especially not in a lacquer form, so I thought, might as well. I mean, it's a really pretty shade, and I feel like it does go on really nicely, and it's not like a black, so it doesn't look streaky or anything like that, but I just feel like if you build it up a little bit more, you'll get the more opacity of the color. So let me give you my final thoughts on the Glitter Bomb palette, since this really was my first impression using it, because I did do swatches that I showed you, but of course I did not put this on my eyes yet, so this is my first time putting it on my eyes, and I will have to say, so far pretty shooketh. Like, I was going in thinking that I was going to hate it, the pigmentation was going to be weird, the glitter was going to be chunky and nasty, and there was like no undertone pigment. I don't know. All I saw was like these really bad swatches, and I was thinking to myself, who would post swatches like that? Like, they were so bad. Like, they were thin consistency. Like, I was like, okay, I'm not having this. Let's just get right into the palette. Now, I feel like the brightening base and the intensifying base is better if you're not using a glitter glue. I feel like these are better by themselves or to put it on top. But if you are using a glitter glue, I would highly not recommend them, because then it's going to make them look chunky and chalky in certain areas. Trust me, I did a whole pastel look using the glitter glue primer. I did a whole eyeshadow pastel look just because I knew the glitter glue would make the shadow intense. No, it made it patchy. I had to wipe it off just to continue filming, and then by that time I was like, oh, okay, I'm done. So it was pretty bad. But anyways, continuing on, what I was saying is, don't use these with the glitter glue. But anyway, so all these are actually very pigmented. I was super shocked. Now, out of all the colors, Hot Damn is gorgeous. Splash is amazing. Oh, It's On and Work It are my favorites. I think Rose All Day is really, really pretty. So those are would have to be my, like, 5 favorites, really, honestly. Out of all 8, I like 5 of them. The rest of them are actually not bad as well. But I don't know. Maybe I was just going in thinking that this was going to be a really awful palette, but it really wasn't. So I'm just like, hello, glitter, it's me. If you are a Too Faced lover, and also if you're like a makeup lover, and if you're a glitter lover, definitely, I feel like this is worth the value of it. It is $45, and it's available at Sephora, and I believe it's also available at Ulta.com, and it will be available in stores, like, really reflective too, so that's really like everything I'm looking for in it. Now, really quick, I'm also going to review the one shade I got of the melted latex. I feel like it's not sticky. There's a little bit of tackiness to it, but it's not like your lips are going to suck together because they're so sticky. It's not like that. Now, it is a more thicker consistency that I know of, and the applicator is a little bit different than the melted mattes, but they are definitely a thicker consistency, which is not a bad thing, but it is very much like a glossy latex shine type of thing. That's why the melted latex. I almost feel like this is just thicker, but it almost looks the same as a melted. But maybe it's because it's like a lacquery, shiny version. I don't know. I'm just rambling now, because that's the only fucking thing I do all the time is just ramble. Anyway, so that is the end of this video, and if you like this video, then thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the near future. I love you. Bye.